There are a number of ways to measure this pandemic. We could talk about the 10 million American jobs lost in just the past 2 weeks, or the death toll worldwide that has now surpassed 50,000. But perhaps the most devastating number of all is 100,000. Today, FEMA asked the Pentagon for 100,000 body bags. Nurses and doctors unsure if they have the supplies they need, making a plea to Americans to stay at home. But we begin tonight in China, where all of this started. Officially, the death toll there stands at 3,300. But many suspect the number is actually much higher. What we do know is that for this nation of 1 billion people, they now are starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Our Bob Woodruff takes us back, but also importantly forward, with the lessons to be learned from what happened in Wuhan.
In this epidemic, China was the country of firsts. The first to have COVID-19 cases, the first to restrict millions from leaving their homes, and now they'll be the first to lift the lockdowns, the restrictions, and send people back to work. A foreign feeling for American Max Seward and the millions who lived in the epicenter of the outbreak.
You can see we're on the other side now. We made it outside. It's an amazing feeling. You can see the bike barricade. It no longer has any power over us.
Wuhan now is completely different than the city I saw 2 years ago, when business was booming, the streets were crowded, and almost no one was wearing a mask. 2 months ago, it was a different story. Wuhan's airport almost silent.
So since I got off the plane here in Wuhan, we've had no screening. They haven't been looking for testing any temperatures, anything. In fact, look at this airport. This is the international section of the Wuhan airport, and there's basically almost no one here.
Flying out, everyone covered their faces. In a matter of days, this airport would completely shut down. The sprawling city of 11 million would become a ghost town, an ominous warning of what was to come for the rest of the world. A problem that initially seemed so distant would end up consuming much of the globe and make it come to a halt. After more than 81,000 infections and thousands of deaths, China is seeing the light at the end of the tunnel as other countries brave for the worst.
I want every American to be prepared for the hard days that lie ahead. We're going to go through a very tough 2 weeks.
Back in China, factories and plants are reopening this week. President Xi Jinping welcoming workers, all wearing face masks. There's no such thing as too safe in this post-pandemic world. And a glimpse of normalcy emerging for the once desolate streets of Wuhan. A stark contrast from even just a few days ago.
So as you can see, we're outside. I think it's been like 2 months of Wuhan being locked down. We still can't leave the neighborhood. There's a gate over there. There's still like razor wire on it and stuff. But at least now we're coming outside. Because before we were just scared about the baby, but really, like, it's still the law. Everyone has to wear masks and stuff. So I think it's pretty safe here.
For the first time, Max, his wife, and newborn ventured out of their neighborhood today.
Today we had an appointment to take our baby to get her vaccines, because she hasn't had her vaccines for like 3 months. But only one person can go in with the baby. So my wife went in, Lidan, and I'm just waiting out here. So it looks like things are fairly normal. It's kind of weird leaving the neighborhood. There's still like all these guards set up and stuff, and you have to scan a QR code to get out. I think they just kind of track you. But people are going out to some extent. This is coming back from that university clinic, so a lot of the storefronts are still closed. But some of these places you can still order stuff from them online via the food delivery apps. So I think they're just closed to customers, although it looks like that shop's open. So I just bought bread. It was so strange. It was almost something out of a movie. So I lined up, and there was one person in front of me in line, so I made sure to leave a lot of space. Then I got to the front of the line, she asked me what I wanted, I just got some whole wheat bread. She was like, okay. She went and got it, rang it up, then she came back with a tray and asked me to put my cell phone on the tray. So I put it to the WeChat Pay, right? You can pay, it's like Apple Pay. Put that on the tray. She took the tray back, scanned it, put the bread on the tray, brought the tray back. I took my phone, so she never touched my phone. She touched the bread, but I think it's okay. I mean, we've been getting stuff delivered anyways. It's just a very, very interesting transaction to get bread. I think we're just gonna play it cautious. Just go chill out at home. Maybe not leave the neighborhood for a while.
While China is finally letting people out, they're not completely in the clear. It's hard fighting an enemy you can't see. Fearing a resurgence, it recently banned foreign nationals from entering the country and tightened its grip on asymptomatic individuals. The worry here is palatable. People don't want this virus to come back. This woman lives in Wuhan and showed us the new protocols at her workplace. She did not want to reveal her identity. Barricades, temperature checks.
你看，我们每个人出来的时候也需要去进行一个扫码。然后会进行一个红外线的这个。
Plastic coverings on the elevator buttons. This is the new normal. As life here and in other parts of China kick back up, a message from the residents who lived it first, for those now living in confinement.
We'd like to tell the world's citizens, add oil, keep going. Let's work hard together. The people of the world are all one big community, and I'm sure everyone will beat this.
Bob Woodruff, ABC News, New York.
Our thanks to Bob Woodruff.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.